the first place we're going to talk about is venue 1225, 1225. And so, the way we talk about that one here is it's the best bang for your buck. It's a really affordable place. You can see from the pictures, it's an indoor spot. It's got kind of a, fairly bare, modern vibe, but it is cool. And they do kind of, they can seat up to 100 people, or it says 80 people, but you can hold up to 100 people. It's got an available kitchenette. It's got a built-in serving bar. It's got a smart TV. So it's pretty cool. You can see some of the pictures. They've got the fake grass wall. You can do catering stuff in there. So this is a good spot for like a, corporate event or a corporate holiday party, or if you just want to get people together to kind of have a presentation, whatever it might be. This is a pretty good option. And then from a location perspective, it's also pretty close to downtown, for the most part. It's not too far from downtown Norfolk, but it is kind of out in the suburbs a bit. So, best of both worlds. If you're in Virginia Beach, or if you're in Chesapeake, or if you're in Norfolk, it's pretty close to all of those. So definitely an option to keep in mind. That's venue 1225. You can check out venue1225.com to learn more there. The next one we're going to talk about is if you need like a huge presentation space. So I remember I used to work for this company in Indianapolis, and they had a big announcement they wanted to make, and it was that they were going public, which was pretty cool. And so they put us up in this huge theater, essentially, and everybody had their own seat, and then the CEO came out and kind of announced and talked through what that meant and all that stuff. So that was pretty cool. So they did that in a big theater. They rented that theater out. The NorVa is something that you might want to look at if you're trying to do that type of presentation. It's a music venue, right? So like even on the pictures, they've got Social Distortion at Hanson. I mean, we all want to go see Hanson, obviously. Blues Traveler. So they're a big, indoor space. There's not a ton of seating, I don't think. It's really more of like a standing spot. It looks like it's, kind of a club scene where you can have rock bands and stuff, but it is big enough to hold hundreds of people. So if you need a stage and a sound system and a place to hold hundreds of people to have some sort of presentation or announcement, this is a pretty good option. I bet they would let you put chairs in. If you wanted to put in chairs, you would probably have to rent those from someone, but you certainly could do that. And then if there's space for some yard games, keep us in mind, virginialawngames.com, obviously. But that's the NorVa. That's going to be something that if you want to have like a big presentation, sound system, that stuff, and it's right downtown. You can see here on the map, it's just right downtown Norfolk. So really, really good location, obviously.